Shalom and good day, all. This is Tehillim29 back again for some DC reviews, and in these DC reviews I'm covering Batman Detective Comics, issue 1098 and also issue 127 of Nightwing. I'll now get things ready and organized for the first one that I'll be reviewing. So as we move into the first one, by Tom Taylor, Terrible Tom. Does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In some essence it does, to which I give a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the area of the internal art as we have a look around the beginning, middle and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we have the Penguin taking Batman to some certain locations, and we learn of a location by the name of Pakistan, which sounds sort of like a ripoff of Pakistan and somewhere else. Terrible name. I think I could come up with a better name than what's here. As we start to move towards the middle of the story, we have Batman seeking out the people who are connected to Elixir. And of course we end up meeting whoever the hell this is again. I forget their name. And not only that, the dumb writer forgot to put their name in. Last but not least, we do get to catch up once again with Batman, and also learning of Harvey Bullock's connection to this character too. So for the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the area of the story. Considering how far we are comic issue reference wise, do we have any comic book references to any of the previous issues? No, we don't. Next is the area of time. Do we know what time of the day it's taking place? Is it given to us by any way, shape or form? No. Next is the location of Pakistan. Like I said, terrible name. He would have been better off just indicating just elsewhere and then giving the name of the location later on. But definitely not making it this name, making it something else. Of course, the cast of characters consisting of Bruce Wayne Batman, we had the Penguin, Ra's al Ghul, we learn has a bit of a connection to this story, as well as Harvey Bullock and whoever the new black character was, to which he's not a memorable character by any means. The overall story rating is a 6 out of 10. I think if the story keeps going at this rate, it's going to end up dropping into fool's gold. Now it's time to move into Nightwing, issue 127. So as we move into Nightwing, issue 127, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? Sure enough it does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10, because you do actually see Dick Grayson Nightwing take on some of these people within the story. And yes, we get to see something happening with the Titans Tower within the story. So as the story begins, of course, we do turn up at Titans Tower, and we get to catch up with Dick Grayson Nightwing and Barbara Gordon, whatever she's going to be in this particular part of the story. I suspect maybe Oracle. It wasn't really clear as to what role she was going to be playing, but maybe it is nice for her just to be Barbara Gordon instead of her being Oracle or Batgirl. We also get to see some things occurring with Dick Grayson's sister, to which I really want DC to kill her off. He was fine as an only child. He doesn't really need a sister. As we move a little bit further within the story, Dick Grayson moves into taking care of some of the events that are happening in Bloodhaven, and we learn that there are some crazy things afoot. And the very people that he has been very wary of and hesitant about is the people who are supplying sort of updated type suits. He also receives a suit, of course, through them. And it's going to be interesting as to how this will take place in the next upcoming issues. I think it has actually improved the story a bit compared to when Tom Taylor was actually writing Nightwing, when he was dumb and heartless on the Heartless story arc. For the internal art, I gave it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story rating, which consists of references or comic book references, time, location, and cast. Did we get any comic book references? No, we didn't. Did we get anything time related? No, we didn't. Next is the locations. We got to see the Titan's Tower and also parts of Bloodhaven. Last but not least, the cast of characters. Mia Grayson, which is Fingo's sister in this run so far. Personally, get rid of her. Of course, we Dick Grayson Nightwing, and we have Barbara Gordon, which she was just being Barbara Gordon in this run, and the appearance of Nightmite at the end. The overall rating I give it is a 7 out of 10, as I feel that the story is starting to come across a little bit better than when Tom Taylor was writing it. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.